Why are you here?
No! God, please, no! No!
Welcome to Shining Force 3 Scenario 3. I have been waiting to play this game for close to 12 years, which sounds ridiculous. I first started playing Scenario 1 12 years ago. Finished it, got to Scenario 2 12 years ago. Started Scenario 3. I have played this up into the first battle, and that's it. The wait. I'm just so excited. You could say this is the reason I've started my YouTube channel at all. Look at you, Julian. We're gonna enjoy these full motion videos. Hey, it's Symbios. Is that Symbios? That looks like Symbios. We only get one. Is this gonna be Median now? That's the Rainblood theme. There's our true hero, the man who is better than Symbios, Prince Median. Is that Synthesis and Mascarin together? Okay, look, I'm getting irrationally excited. There's the true hero of the game, Julian. I'm also extremely excited because one of the things that I've disliked about Scenario 1 and 2 is it hasn't felt very Shining Forcey. Whoa, what is that? Oh my god. That's the freaking... That song in the background is... Oh, look at it. Oh my god, here we go. Bullsum Rising. I am... Oh, let's just dive in. Let's hope our save file is good to go and I don't have to double back down. You again, Faye. I followed your orders and I've brought the hero here. Yawn, I dozed off during the long wait. Where were we? Oh, I remember now. Begin. Uh-oh, where's my save file? Oh, let's not erase. Continue. What? Oh, that's right. We have to go to begin, and then we have to resume from Scenario 2. What a fun system. Gave me a little heart attack right there. Not because I knew I couldn't get the file, and I already tested that, but, you know. Don't want to have to redo things a bunch of times. So, we have our Symbios saves, and we have our Median save. We're going to continue our Median save. It's been quite a while since I sent Faye for you. At last you've returned. I knew you would make it back. Oh my god, I can't read. I knew you would make it back. Master is so impatient. Things are not developing as expected. That's why I'm a little anxious. You see, you're the only remaining hero, and you must succeed. The fates of Symbios and Median have been set. Now we depend on you to return us to our proper destiny. Master Gabriel has used his great powers to alter time. Now Julian is the only one who can save the world. I mean, let's be honest here. Julian always was the only one who could save the world. Median is caught up in his imperial nonsense. Symbios caught up in the Republic nonsense, on top of being a goob. You've just seen it in Julian's eyes. He'd show up, and he'd be like, hey, we gotta take down Golem. Hey, we gotta stop the Bullsum sect. Stop spending time with this. Stop wasting time with this. But then he'd leave. It's time for you to go now. Fare thee well, Julian. Elbow some speed. You are our last hope. The future of the world depends on you, Julian.
You're my only hope.
On the high seas, I guess this is continuing right off from when Julian left Median in Chapter 2, in Scenario 2. Yep, there's Bresby. I think it's Bresby. So, I'm interested to see. I think this game was released a year later after Scenario 2. And one of the things I noticed about Scenario 1 was sort of the minor graphical improvements from Scenario 1 to Scenario 2. And I wonder if we're going to see them here as well. Captain Domino. Who could have predicted Prince Median would become such a great leader? I mean, lots of people. Kate. Who's Kate? The Emperor's abduction in Cerebrand certainly provided Prince Median an opportunity to gain experience. This is Brisby. He's an owl, and everybody's cool with it. Nobody has ever said, wow, there's an owl. He also met with Lord Symbios, who is around his same age, and told me he is greatly inspired by the Republican Lord's courage to face a harsh destiny. I mean, that's true. Symbios has some hardships. Median also has hardships, but they're not like Symbios. His country isn't being taken over. He's kind of on the other side where, like, he has to stop a conquest. It's hardships, but it's not the same. Lord Conrad's son. Yes, Conrad was the finest general in the Empire, and the one responsible for the independence of the Republic 20 years ago. That one should be hated. Conrad is the most powerful figure in the Republic. Hated, Bresby. The only people that hate him are Imperial officials. No one else speaks ill of him. Just as you say, Kate, Lord Conrad has thrown away his privilege and abandoned a prejudiced society to create a nation of equality. Why are you here? You are not to be here, Donner. Get out. However, the Republic has reached its limits, and its economy is in crisis. So Donner had appeared in Scenario 2, and he is a unit who was completely under computer control. How did that happen? Was it the drought and the resulting poor harvest that caused the economic crisis and civil war? That's part of it. However, the actions of the government officials were what really sparked the war. They predicted the food crisis and began hoarding food, but it was obvious at the citizens' expense. So, who is it? I believe Fafard in Scenario 1 came after Benetram, the Republican leader, about this, and they had a war and it led to Fafard's death. I can see both sides. I was surprised to learn a discontented Republican general joined the Empire. Is that Edmund? You must be talking of General Edmund, who aided General Garzel in his plan to trap and murder the Republican King Benetram. This is like big exposition dump, big we're going to catch you up on Scenario 1 and Scenario 2 so you know what's going on. If a loyal general such as Edmund could have grown to seek discontent in his heart, I can only assume he was tricked by a cunning individual. It must have been a trap conceived by Cruart and his associates. After all, he called the flagship a pile of trash, so he certainly can't see true substance. It is said one can gain information about a general by investigating his subordinates. The true intentions of General Cruart and his commander have been revealed. So General Cruart, it's Prince Armant, isn't it? He's certainly overambitious. I'm not sure if Prince Armant is dead yet or not at this point in the story. I don't think he is. So Prince Armant is the final boss in Scenario 1. He's also Median's older brother, and he's making a bid to be the Emperor, not the entire Empire. I mean, it's the same thing. General Cruart made a pact with the Bolsum sect and was very likely involved in the Emperor's abduction. However, there is nothing we can do now. Bah! It's still the same old Empire. It hasn't changed since the old days. Criminals get away with bribery. Don't make me like you, Donner. Even with all its problems, the Republic is still better than the Empire. If you've watched my tier list video for Scenario 2 characters, which I don't think is going to be made by the time this goes live, so spoilers, Donner is in the bottom tier. He is the worst. Excuse me, Donner. You sound as if you are coming here to pick a fight with the Imperials. We are here to help them. Speaking of Imperials, what is Prince Median's relationship with that Republican, Lord Symbios? Prince Median can't be judged by his Imperial standard. I hear he has a deep friendship with Symbios after they fought a couple battles together. So at the end of both Scenario 1, is that true, Bresby? It seems they fought a few battles together, and now they share a mutual friendship. They understand each other. What's wrong with that, Captain? It should not happen, Bresby. What? What shouldn't happen? The ideology of the Republic is incompatible with that of the Empire. I can't even count the number of Imperials killed because they approached the Republic looking for peace. The Rainbloods are likely responsible. They're murdering anyone who seeks peace. They even targeted Prince Median. The Rainbloods guys? The Rainbloods are freaking cool, and they have an awesome theme. And I'm hoping we encounter them in this, and we might have to fight them. I don't know about that. The Rainbloods are under the direct command of the Empire. They can't really do anything until the Empire is rescued. Not so. The Rainbloods are still active. Actually, we just fought against them at Ebelsum. That's right, Donhart, and you probably ran off and got yourself killed. Is that true, Donhart? That couldn't have happened. Absolutely not. Well, it did. Are you saying I'm lying? Ask Julian and Gracia. They can verify the events. I don't think the captain believes you are a liar, Donhart. If what you say is true, that means they are being directed by the Emperor even while he is captive. That also means Emperor Domeric is still reigning supreme. I'm going to title this video Exposition. It seems you are having an important discussion. Hi, Gracia. Look at your stupid face, Donhart. Gracia, I hope we didn't wake you. I awoke rested. I believe I'm fully recovered from my ordeal in Ebelsum. I've been watching the sea from the window, and I wanted to get some fresh air. Speaking of that, Gracia, you were born on Ebelsum Island. You must have enjoyed the sea during your childhood. I didn't enjoy it much during my childhood. I was born in my father's late years. My mother fell ill and never recovered. They were both gone before I was old enough to understand, so I barely felt parental love. Aw, you poor child. The monk who remained after my father's parents passed obeyed my father's last words and administers harsh training throughout my youth. Learn! 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 During those times, the sea was the only thing that comforted me. You're giving me big Gohan vibes here. You understand, Gracia. I understand, Gracia. You had a rough childhood. I could never have endured that. At times, I have cursed my destiny. However, after hearing Julian's life story, I have reconsidered. Julian is from a faraway nation called Inrich. He lost his father at a very young age, murdered by a vandal. He's been out for revenge. After losing his father, Julian followed his footsteps and became a mercenary. Julian set out with his father's friend, who became his guardian. Eventually, even his guardian was lost in battle. Vandals only appear in ancient tales. When I heard that he was seeking revenge against a vandal, I honestly doubted his sanity. Don't blame yourself, Sir Bresby. Many have dismissed vandals as fantasy and denied their existence. That's very true. Actually, even the existence of innovators is, please forgive me, denied among many. Sadly, innovators such as myself have disappeared from this world. The Bolzum sect seeks to revive the Vandal Bolgham and the 1,000-year kingdom. This event is, this is what I want. Vandals being revived. What's wrong, Gracia? Devils. Ooh, something's up. I don't know, but I feel danger approaching.
Danger, Will Robinson! Danger! No, Will Robinson!
Danger approaching? What is it? It's strong, with intent to kill, and very evil, just like the Bolzum sect. Guys, it's Julian. Are they planning to ambush the flagship on our way to help protect Estonia? We sailed abruptly, so we don't have many soldiers aboard. What should we do, Bresby? We did receive a few soldiers from Prince Median, the Julian force, and you, Kate, and you, Captain. We have like 4 soldiers? Me? What about me? Are you going to stand idle while we're under attack? So, what are you saying? I can't hold my own? How rude. You underestimate sailors. Are you going to fight with us? I looked like this now, but when I was young... Captain, hurry to the cabin. They're almost here. So I wonder if this captain... So I know that there's a bunch of trigger events and stuff that happen in Scenario 1 and Scenario 2 that cause certain things to happen in Scenario 3. And I know that I'm supposed to have Edmund right now, but I don't because of things I did in the previous scenario. Julian, we have to call our leader. Watch out. They're here. Whoa, what's coming? So this is the flagship, the Imperial vessel which escaped the Bolton invasion. Stupid. If you would have kept running, you might have lived. I wonder if you're more powerful mounted. This pitiful force wouldn't improve Destonia's inferior army anyway. Ha ha ha, you won't make it to Destonia. We will defeat you here. They are Destonia's invaders. If they survive, they will reveal our existence. We must defeat them, Julian. This is your tutorial battle, in case you didn't. So, it's one of the weird things I've always like thought about this specific battle, because this is as far as I've ever got. It might be the second battle, it's as far as I've ever got. Is I figured you would have more. So Kate is a sniper, level 5. You do have your experience, okay. Alright, I was a little worried. I lost my train of thought. So, Gracia, what do you have for spells? You start with Aura and Shining. And you have a Staff of Thessum. Well, you start... He's called a Godchild. So, this is something that always weirded me out a little in Scenario 3. Is like, you're given intro battles, but... Look at these guys, these are not intro level enemies. And it's something I've always kind of wondered about, might be the best way to put it, is there should be a difficulty ramp up. Because you kind of expect the final scenario to be the hardest. Like, I expect the end of Scenario 3 to be hard. Wow, 13 damage, and I'm poisoned. And I have nothing to heal with, I bet. Is that Fairy Powder? That is Fairy Powder. We are going to use that on ourselves already. Oh, it's Julian's theme. I wonder if Julian's theme is the theme for Scenario 3. Because all of the, well, we're gonna see this right now. So all the people who attack in Scenario 1 have one battle theme. All the people who attack in Scenario 2 have one battle theme. And Julian has this consistent battle theme throughout the game. So I wonder if it's his, and there's sort of an Imperial, or a Republic battle theme. Nope. This is the battle theme for this game. Also, it seems very strikingly similar to this battle theme. Also, I believe this... Nice. Goodbye. Actually, I don't know. I don't know how strong Kate is. Yep, I know she's strong. I'm comparing her to what archers appear to be in Shining Force 3, which is ridiculously good. Stop hitting Julian. If they had ranged units, I think I'd be screwed. But you have a lot of MP, Gracia. And I was thinking, you know, he starts with Aura 1. And, you know, usually you start with a 3 MP spell. So you don't need as much MP, but he needs a big pool of MP, because that's going to be 7 MP every cast. Alright, Julian, let's show these guys how we do things. Wow! What a mighty wallop. And Dawnheart, I am sure you can take this guy down. I thought I left Julian and Dawnheart with more items, but I might not have. I may not have. Oh, you can't attack long range, that sucks. I may not have, because I may not have known when they were leaving. Are we just gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna play it like this. We're just gonna let the melee characters soak up the hits. Our healers heal them. We're gonna be really lame and boring that way. I mean, why make a good battle strategy when this works? I mean, this battle strategy appears to get Donart all the XP though, and we're not into this. Also, this battle theme, I'm worried. It's kind of annoying me. Good for you, Donart. Maybe we can find peace. And you got a healing drop. Excellent. Do you have an item? I am debating... Do I pump Julian full of that healing drop? Why? I do see what you're doing, game. Don't act like I don't know what you're doing with that Pegasus Knight. Trying to sort of sneak it by and sneak it into our back door and cause some troubles. Our back door is closed, thank you. I would like to see what that spell Gracia has is. I find it interesting. Alright, so we're gonna do this under the expectation that Kate can come in. Ooh, Icebreaker. Whoa. Alright, yeah, no expectation. I think that also paralyzed him. No expectations here. Kate or Gracia can 100% come in and clean up this mess. What is that icon? Is it frozen? Is that Master Monk frozen? Is that a new status effect? Are you gonna drop cool things on me just like this, Shining Force 3 Scenario 3? So, we are out of reach of the healing of Gracia. Okay, I figured this was gonna... You're gonna come in here to attack the squishy Gracia. But Gracia has a plan. And that plan is I'm gonna run away and heal everyone. You gotta heal Kate, because that'll get everyone up and running. I'm worried about you, Gracia. You seem like a really cool unit, and I don't want to stick you on healing duty, but I'm also worried that you're gonna get stuck on healing duty. Alright, we're gonna combo this guy down. Okay, I think this is gonna work out. That Gracia is gonna get the final kill, and we'll be able to see what that exciting, shiny spell is gonna do. Because I need to see it. So Kate. We got Kate at level 6. You might be on my team forever. I think I'm finally over my hatred of the archers. I was like, wow, Hayward's really... Holy Light consumes all MP. Wow. I was like, wow, Hayward, he's pretty good. Is this like the Shining Force? $33 damage. I wondered if it was going to be scaled and do more damage based on how much MP you have, but it doesn't look like that's the case. Ooh, what's up, Bolzama? Gah. We weren't expecting the Innovator Gracia to be escaping to Estonia on the flagship. An Innovator carrying the Staff of Bessem, the Valkyrie's biggest threat. So the Valkyrie is like this flying thing, I think. I've been asked to escort Gracia to battle the Valkyrie. How funny that the Empire would request help from Gracia. Gracia, with my last breath, I warn you. Yeah, the Empire is a weird place. The Empire you intend to defend wants you dead. The Emperor aims to take both your life and the Staff of Bessem. Wait, did Basanda end up getting the Staff of Bessem? Is that gonna happen? Also, why would that Bolzam monk, like, level with us like that? It's a lie, it's a trick. Has something happened to the Emperor? It seems the Bolzam sect has created this rumor because they are worried about us aiding Estonia. Otherwise, Is that so, Sir Bresby? What about the Rainbloods? The only explanation is that this is all the Emperor is doing. The Emperor is up to... The Empire is bad news. How was the battle? Emperor Domeric is a bad man. Benetrim's just... Oh, it seems you are triumphant. Your force is stronger than I thought. Benetrim seems like a decent man or a decent ruler. He has flaws, he has good things. You don't see what's wrong. You don't see to have the faces of victors. The Bolsum sect. We've won this battle, but they've given us a dilemma along with our victory. The masked monk said the Emperor seeks to take Gracia's life and possess the staff of Besem. If this is true, then saving Destonia will be saving the enemy. Huh? Emperor Domeric, wasn't he abducted? However, if the Rainbloods were active, the Empire must have been commanding them from somewhere. Even if we believe he is responsible, what can we do? So I'm even a little murky on the whole Empire thing. What do you think, Julian? Do you think we should listen to the Bolsum monk and stop helping the Empire? Yes? Yes, I'm aware of the Emperor's intention. The Rainbloods, who only answer to the Empire, attempted to take my life. How, even without evidence, are you going to abandon Destonia, Gracia? It has been invaded by the Bolsum sect. I don't think we're in, I'm not necessarily abandoning, or I'm not, this whole text after this is going to make me a liar, but I don't think about abandoning them. I think of fighting evil. That's who Julian is. You're right, Kate. I can't stand by while the Bolsum sect invades Destonia. Julian, isn't it your dire wish to fight the Vandals? That's right. Dire wish. Then it is decided. Sir Bresby, let's join forces to overcome the Bolsum sect in the imperial capital of Destonia. Have I been to Destonia? I think I've been to Destonia. I might not have. If it's the wish of Julian and Gracia, who am I to say otherwise? Then we are headed to defend Destonia. I'm slightly worried that playing Scenario 3 before I finish my Scenario 2 tier list is going to color my opinion on you, Donart. We will reach Destonia shortly. Please rest until our arrival. Battle number 1 done. Oh, we just get to chill and explore. Hello, Captain. How are you? It's only a little further to Destonia. I'll give you a shout when we get close. So until then, get some rest. Can I go in this door? No, it's a fake door. Where's the door? Where do I need to go? What is going on? That's not a fake door. That's a real door. That must be a real door. Oh my god. Where do I go? It has to be the real door. What an auspicious start. Guess I would love to get some. I don't see where I'm supposed to go. Oh, am I supposed to go? Is there stairs? Oh my god. Oh, I don't even see that door. Ooh, it's my incredibly small forward station. Ooh, what's this? Interesting. I mean, I guess it's just the reserves, honestly. I love how it starts the music every time I enter here. I mean, I might as well check this barrel. It's not going to hurt anything. Is there anything else to check here? There's a box. No. So what are we looking for? I assume we're looking for some sort of... Waiting isn't my cup of tea. The tides are fast today. Shouldn't be much further to Destonia. Rocking back and forth in this room is making me sick. I'm going up to the main deck to get some air. From the main deck, that light, could it be land? Did he say a light? It must be a lighthouse. That means land. Land? What? Did someone say land? Everyone, it's a lighthouse. Land is in sight. It must be Destonia. Sounds like we finally Sounds like we're finally close to Dystonia, Julian. Let's go see. That's Dystonia? That's Dystonia, Gracia. So there's the capital of Dystonia, a land filled with greed and treachery, a place I despise.
You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Donar, no matter how much you hate it, it's the nucleus of our nation. I'm aware of that, Brisby. Oh, look at it. It's coming up in the distance. Aw. It's kind of like the start of a new adventure. Coming to bring us home. Chapter 1. Recapturing the Imperial Capital. And there we have our boats landing in Dystonia. Oh, wait, this is our ship coming in. Coming in to make sail, and I think coming in to the start of this game and the end of this recording. So, I'd like to thank you all for joining us, and we will come by next time.